Everybody, Lieutenant Colonel Stu Scheller coming at you from an abandoned school bus in eastern North Carolina. If you know me, you know. I've been overwhelmed by the outpouring of support over the last 72 hours since I made some statements in the public. I've also really appreciated the candor and the opposition, the people who think I should have handled it differently. I think the debate is healthy, and I appreciate and respect all sides of the conversation. But after I've meditated on everything, my higher purpose, my path, the path of the Marine Corps, United States, I've come to a place where I feel at peace with making some further statements, and that's the purpose of this video. You know, I'm not a religious guy. I don't know if it's the outpouring of people and all the support that I've had, but part of me feels like everything in the last 25 years of my life may have happened to bring me to this point right now. Whether it's my entrepreneurial success, whether it's my combat experiences, whether it's the people that I've had in my life, they've all played a part in my successes and failures have brought me to this moment. So before I get to exactly what I want to say, I have two administrative notes. The first one is I just want to clarify my legal status. I have been relieved of my command, but I am still a United States Marine. Currently, I am not pending legal action. I think the plan was to hide me away for 3 years, let an investigation take place, but not send me to a board of inquiry where they would have separated me on other than honorable conditions. And so I had the choice where I could remain silent, keep my retirement for 3 years, and quite honestly, live the dream for not many responsibilities in terms of leaning into the next thing, if that's what I so chose. The other thing is in terms of donations, lots of people have set up GoFundMe pages and want donations and contribute to the cause because they're all want to believe in something. I'll tell you right now, I haven't set up a single GoFundMe and I'm not asking for any money. There'll be a time for that. If you want to donate, please donate to the families of the lost service members from the attacks over the last 72 hours. The only other pitch I'll give is after I post this video, my wife, I love you. You're a great mother. You've been down for the cause for the last 17 years. I don't know what decisions you're going to make in the next 72 hours. If anyone does want to donate, I'd ask that you just donate directly to her. We're not going to do GoFundMes. Just to clarify, there's no GoFundMes for me or my family. But my wife's PayPal is Jacqueline, spelled Jacklyn, Scheller, spelled as my last name, @gmail.com, or her Venmo, Jacqueline-Scheller. I have two social media platforms, LinkedIn and Facebook, and there is a little bit of a difference between the two of them. Right now, I'm overwhelmed with followers based on recent events, but general officers, colonels seem to prefer LinkedIn over Facebook for whatever reason. And so if you were to look back at my LinkedIn, the core 1,000 that I had was all colonels and generals and field grade officers, and the conversation in those posts are a little bit different. And everybody's got an opinion, but there's one specific comment that I want to address. Going back to my earlier comment about maybe everything happened for a reason. When I was a young captain, I worked for a man named Lieutenant Colonel Hobbs, and we went through some things together, and he, many people don't know, was actually relieved as an 06 for standing up for moral things that he thought was right, and he did it within the system, as a lot of people have implored me to do, and he was just shuffled out the door without really affecting any change. And then after he exited the Marine Corps, he's made a lot of controversy by talking about racial diversity and equal opportunity problems in the Marine Corps. And from that respect, I have adamantly disagreed with him. But just because we have different opinions doesn't mean I don't respect him. Sir, I love you like a father. And you made a comment on one of the posts on LinkedIn without giving anyone context of who you were or what our relationship was. And you said if Stuart Scheller was honorable, he would resign his commission. Of all the noise going out there, that one comment has just played through my head. If Stuart Scheller was honorable, he would resign his commission. You didn't say is as if in challenging me. you said was as if you assumed I wouldn't do it. I want to make the announcement today, after 17 years, I'm currently not pending legal action, and I could stay in the Marine Corps for another 3 years, but I don't think that's the path I'm on. I'm resigning my commission as a United States Marine effective now. I'm sure there's some MAR admin on how I'm supposed to do that, and I'll work through that. But I am forfeiting my retirement on entitlements. I don't want a single dollar. I don't want any money from the VA. I don't want any VA benefits. I'm sure I'm entitled to 100%. I, breathed on the smell and smoke of burning shit for years. I don't want any of it. All I asked for was accountability of my senior leaders when there are clear, obvious mistakes that were made. I'm not saying we can take back what has been done. All I asked for was accountability, for people to comment on what I said and to say, yes, mistakes were made. And had they done that, I would have gone back into rank and file, submitted, and accomplished what I wanted. The morning after I posted my video and I came into work, my boss came in and he asked me, what were you trying to accomplish? And that was a very tough question for me. And my response was, I want senior leaders to accept accountability. I think them accepting accountability would do more for service members and PTSD and struggling with purpose than any other transparent piece of paper or message. And I haven't received that. For the over $2 million that I would potentially receive in retirement for the rest of my life, for the however much extra the disability would be, I think that money should go back to all the senior general officers because I think they need it more than I do. Because when I am done with what I'm about to do, you all are going to need the jobs and the security. I want to be clear that I love the Marine Corps. I think, there's been a fascination with Special Forces over the last 15 years. Special Forces people that come in the middle of the night and they kill the biggest targets that the United States has. And I have much respect. I worked in MARSOC for a year. But what I'll say is the conventional Marine on the ground who has to smell burning shit, who, when I was in Ramadi, I was exposed to it so much that burning shit actually smelled like bacon and eggs, and I grew to enjoy the smell. Those people who are there every day and don't get to leave the next morning or in the middle of the night, who go outside the wire, get blown up, bring their Marine back, and then go back out there the next day, they don't get the credit they deserve, and they deserve accountability. If Stuart Scheller was honorable, he would resign. You have no idea what I'm capable of doing. To all the congressmen, senators, every media station across the globe, to all the rich philanthropists, I appreciate the support, and I'm going to need your support. To the Bellwether Alliance, I'm a coin-carrying member. We have all these laws on how to create wealth. The one thing they don't tell you is that going after stability and money can make you a slave to the system, and it can make you compromise what you truly believe in. I don't need a single dollar. I just need every single person that's willing to go back outside the wire every single day, to wear a blue collar and just go into work every single day and feed their families. Those are the people that I need. Follow me, and we will bring the whole fucking system down. I am honorable, and you can ask any Marine who served with me for 17 years. I dare you to ask them all and find out what I'm made of. We're just getting started.
亲爱的朋友，当你听完这段声明的时候，我相信你一定也会被震撼的。Scheller 中尉他宣布他自己要从 Marine 辞职，这意味着他不会得到20年服役后理所当然他可以获得的军队的 福利、医疗保险，还有每个月他可以领取的退休金，他自己说大约是200万美金。200万美金不是2万美金，也不是20万美金，可以说这是一笔非常大的数目。对很多普通人来讲，工作一辈子都不可能存到200万现金，这可以说真的是一笔掏心的钱。可是 Shirler 中尉他今天决定放弃，他甚至不知道他的妻子会不会支持他，所以他请大家如果愿意捐款的话，请大家捐款给他的妻子，他自己不会采取任何的法律行动，他自己也不会建立任何的筹款账户，他要开始的就是要追责，就是要问责。很多人也许不理解，他可以默不吭声，3年以后就可以拿到圆满的退休金，可以拿到所有的福利，一生都不用担心的退伍军人的保险，他是不是疯掉了？我知道他没有疯，这是他经过深思熟虑的决定。首先，他从他的前辈的身上学习到，如果你在这个体制内，你想讲真话，如果你想在这个体制内想做改变，所谓的 follow chain of command， 一级一级的根本行不通，不会有任何的后果，反而你自己要被处罚，然后要被踢出军队。他前辈的经历已经证明了现实就是这样的无情。第二，他不是为了自己，他是要牺牲自己，向海军陆战队那些牺牲的所有的美军来负责，来代表他们追责，来代表他们发出正义的呼求。因为那些已经牺牲的军人是不可能再说话了，但是他作为前辈，他作为上尉，他想为他们说话，他想为他们追责，借此来证明这些牺牲的勇士不是枉然的，不是白白的献上自己的生命。这些牺牲的勇士都有家人，都有兄弟姐妹，也有他们的老师同学，这些人也要问责，也会发出质问，他们也需要答案，同时他们也是支持中尉开始行动的后盾。第三，也是他最强烈的责任，就是要为周4被炸死的这13位年轻的军人负责。这13位勇士，他们本来已经完成了使命，完成了任务。如果不是军方高层做出了错误的撤军决定，放弃了巴格拉姆空军基地，他们完全可以安全的撤离，安全的回到美国，回到他们的家人身边，与他们的亲人团聚。可是他们却被美军高层的错误决定葬送了性命。Shirler中尉作为有经验的战地指挥官，他当然清楚是高层的这个重大错误导致今天这样的惨剧。那么谁来为这些年轻的逝去的生命发声？谁来为他们追责？他觉得他有这样的使命，他有这样的呼召，所以他今天要勇敢地挺身而出。Shirler中尉不是一个人在战斗，他身后有千千万万的退伍军人，他身后有这些牺牲的勇士的家人，同时有更多的善良 热爱军人，热爱美国的人民，站在他的身后，是他最坚强的后盾。请大家继续的支持他，关注他，同时为他的家庭、为他的婚姻祷告，也为他的妻子捐款，表达支持。谢谢大家。